You got us on the air? All right, here we are live here at the Moorhead Sports Center. At the drop of a puck, had a little delay with boys basketball, but here we go. Maple Grove coming in here 11-4-1, and the Spuds 13-2-2. First shot there on Crescent, and she makes the save. John Cassabud, what do you think tonight for a pretty exciting matchup we have here at the Sports Center?
Well, with the win over the holiday tournament, definitely Maple Grove's going to come in a little bit more determined to compete real hard against us this game, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think both teams were looking forward to it, and this one, obviously, both teams coming off, some rest. They both played on Thursday, but playing 3 games and a pretty good grind in that Edina Walser tournament. So pick it up here, back down deep into the Spud zone. Lucy Wilson will race back. Both teams in a partial change. Holm slides it to the middle, and it's intercepted there by Fisher for Maple Grove down the corner. Strami's there, rings it around. Martinson there. She's trying to get it out. She's able to get it to Holm. Trying to finish up a change. And Martinson will bring it across the middle of the ice. She's racing in. Got Brewski behind her. Drops it to Brewski. Quick shot wide of the net. Over to where Hansen is. She picks it up. Bangs it along the wall. Martinson trying to get it in deep. Brewski comes back up and picks it up. Takes it to the net. Slides it over to Cassabud. Cassabud with a quick shot. Good spot there. Nothing to shoot at. Martinson puts it off the side of the net. Spud's putting on a little bit of pressure here. Now back the other way. But Cassabud knocks it off her stick over to Clara Bernstrom. Little neutral zone play. Good job by Brewski temporarily to get it, and it goes to Martinson. She's trying to beat the seam, and it's picked up there by Maple Grove Elfstrand, who sends it down the ice towards Cassabud. Cassabud slides it across. Hansen comes across the middle. She's got some ice, chips it off the wall, trying to get it over to Stage. Swung back around. Good job for the Spuds keeping it in. Stage putting on some good pressure. Little D to D by Maple Grove, picked up by the captain, Erickson. She rings it back around, trying to get it. Stage is there and picks it off. Malmstrom now beating them to the corner. She puts it up the wall towards Strami, who just tries to get it back in deep. Maple Grove's going to send it the length of the ice, and we'll have a stoppage here. On the Burt Truck Equipment scoreboard, 14:39. And remaining in the first.
It seems like both teams are just feeling each other out here in the opening minutes of this first period. And, Spuds are getting some pucks deep, good puck movement, getting some good line changes. Likewise on the Maple Grove side, but it seems like they're kind of in the feeling out process here in the first period.
Well, with Maple Grove especially, they lean on a very talented goaltender and haven't scored a lot of goals this season, and they played the other night and won another one 2-1, and that's kind of their prototypical mold, is they know that they got to be good in the defensive zone. Good play there. Good opportunity for Maple Grove, and Crescent's equal to the task, and she eats it up.
Yeah, definitely Maple Grove's getting pucks to the net, and Crescent got a good look at that one, and she covered that one up with a little scrum in front, but Maple Grove has come to play today. You can tell they're determined, and when they get the puck in the zone, they're going hard.
Yeah, and I won't say section favorite, but them and Centennial are the top 2 teams in their section, and I think their anticipation is they'll make it to the state tournament. So this is a good test for a couple good teams that hopes are to make it down to the X and play in the state tournament, and they hope that they're the top team in their section. But I would definitely say Maple Grove is a little quicker and nothing fancy, but getting pucks to the net early here. Face-off won there by Maple Grove. Quick shot. Crescent equal to the task again. Now home to Corton. Corton's got wheels. She's got a little bit of space. Slides it. Oh, nice try to get it back to home, but kept in by Cassabud. Cassabud races down the sidewall, looking, trying to find some room. Puts it back to the corner towards Salvavold, who gets pinned up, but Holm is there to pick up the puck. Maple Grove now with the turnover tries to ring it back the other side, but Bernstrom's there. She gets a shot quickly towards the net, tipped back towards behind, and picked up by Sillerud, and she tries to get it up and out, but doesn't do so. But here Maple Grove carries. Nice job by Olsen. She gets it back deep into the Spud zone. Good turn back up the ice. Holm now on the half wall. Goes back towards Cassabud, who slides it all the way across. to Selvold off her stick, but does a nice job of getting at least to the top of the circles. Maple Grove quickly trying to go the other way. Nice job by them to get it back down in the spud zone as they get a change. Martinson now on the half wall. She tries to get it at the middle, misses Brewski by a little bit, but the Spuds will have time to recover as Maple Grove has to tie up. Wilson slides a little miscommunication there, and it's down deep in the corner. Maple Grove trying to get it out. Now on the stick of Martinson. Martinson-Hansen coming up 2-on-2. Marto gets it over the line there. Not a good connection there to Hansen, and it goes back down towards the Spud zone. Wilson now with the puck, trying to create a little bit of space with her body. Brewski comes in to help. Little 2-on-1 on the sidewall. Brewski now gets it. She's coming around the net, trying to find somewhere to go. Finds Hansen, who got off her stick, and it's back out, but the Spuds are able to clear. Maple Grove really content, John, here just to do a little dump and chase and get it deep in the Spud zone.
Well, and as I look at the scoreboard, we don't have any shots on net for the Spuds here, and you got to credit Maple Grove's tenacity around the puck and not really giving the Spuds much time to make plays, especially in the zone, in the offensive zone.
Well, and I think for the Spuds anyway, being a little cleaner on some of their looks and getting pucks deep themselves, which has created opportunities for them to get right back down towards Moorhead's end. And Maple Grove is really, well, there you go. Dump it in deep and get after it, right? They're just playing
Simple
hard.
Simple plays sometimes work the best.
Yep. Simple hockey will win you a lot of championships if you do it right. Now back to neutral ice, picked up out there by Erickson, who turns it back, and again, right back down into the Spud zone. Casabud gets there quickly, bringing it up the wall. Try to make a play, and it's turned over there again by the Spuds, and a quick shot just off the toe of Crescent. Probably would have went wide, but she gets a good block there by Melquist, trying to find the puck. Stage is battling over there, and it's dumped back in. Casabud with it, deep in the Spud zone. She's got some ice as Maple Grove is in a change, and she's going to try and bring it up. Gets it off the wall towards Mose, off the back of her feet. And again, difference here, Spuds aren't getting it deep, and Maple Grove has. Here they come on a 2-on-3, and again, get the puck to the back wall.
Yeah, what I've seen so far in the difference in this first period, Mitch, is really the Spuds don't have a lot of jump. I'm used to seeing them playing a very physical, aggressive type of forecheck and with the puck, but here they don't just haven't shown that yet here today.
Yeah, I think you look back to when we played them in Edina in that first 8-9 minutes, we were really, really good, and Maple Grove didn't have any answers to what we were doing, and today they've had the puck a little bit more than us.
In their defense, that sometimes it takes a little time to get the motor running. Yep. You know how that is, Mitch.
Nope. You're there. Home with the puck now, tries to get it down the court, and quick shot by Home. And Strom will hold on for her first save of the night. So we're at 10:27 up on the Burt's Truck Equipment scoreboard. That was the first shot for the Spuds. Well, if they put it up there. As we say, you got to hit the button to make it count. But right now, he's got a 3-1 now. I think he hit the wrong button on the side. So 2-1 on the shots is what I think it is. And Strami will ring the boards down over the stick of Salvavold, and Holm will race it to keep it in. Good job by Corton to pick it off, and here comes Strami. Strami gets it deep to the back wall, and Salvavold's going to go for the race and try and get there. Doesn't quite get there. Wilson and Holm both get there. Now Corton will bring it back out to neutral ice and set the play up as she comes back in, right back to getting it in deep. Partial change for the Spuds as both defensemen go off and Holm goes off. Hansen picks it up in neutral ice, where it's picked up by Casabud. A little pull away from her. Nice job by Bernstrom to get a stick there. Now the Spuds coming back up. Ice get it behind the defense. Here's Brewski. She's looking across. Tries to find Martinson. Hansen now with it, gets it to Martinson. Goes off her stick, and it's going to end up back out in neutral ice as Bernstrom gets knocked down. Casabud with it now. She goes over. A little miscommunication again, and we'll have an ice, as I think both Brewski and Hansen thought the other one was going to take it, and Cassie split the difference there, John.
Yeah, just not real I think we're back now.
There we go. You got us both? So the Spuds are going to send it down the ice here, and it'll go for an icing. Little technical difficulties there, but we are back. And again, it's just a feeling out process here early on in the game, John.
Yeah, I think, there really hasn't been any grade A opportunities for either team as we are past the halfway point here in the first period. So look for things to kind of heat up, I would say, by the end of this period.
So Olsen and Malmquist both step in for the faceoff, won by the Spuds as Mose sneaks up there, tries to make a play, but at least gets the puck into the Maple Grove zone. That puck now on the stick of Erickson, but Malmquist will pick it off there. She battles in the corner, comes up the half wall. Chance for Maple Grove to get it out. Good job by Malmquist to stay on the puck and keep it in. Strami stays right inside the blue and buries it to the back wall as Mose hustles over, and a good compete over there on the side wall, but brought back up the ice by Maple Grove. Malmquist with it now. She's going to get to the red line, hopefully getting it in deep, but it's turned over there, but deep enough as Erickson will bring it back behind her net and come back up the ice. Salvold putting a little pressure on. It goes back D to D from Strami to Wilson. Now coming up the ice off the stick of Salvold, but good enough to get it down the ice through the neutral zone. Maple Grove quickly back up, but Casabud will pick it up in her own zone. Slides it over to her partner, Bernstrom. Back over to Casabud. Casabud trying to get out. She goes D to D again, but it's turned over now and it's pushed back, but comes right back to Casabud on the near side. Casabud tries to make a move. She's coming up and gets it on the backside of Holm, who gets a stick on it, and we're off to the races here as Holm comes in wide, tries to get a shot, and her second shot on net, and the Spud's second shot as we reach the 7:21 point here in the first period.
Yeah, when I was looking at some of the stats, Mitch, before the game, I saw Spuds have a 1.27 goals against average so far this season. I think it ranks 6th or 7th in the state as far as goals against, so been pretty stingy on that side of the puck.
And you know what the scary part of that is you take off the 8 goals, and you can't take off 8 goals that we gave up to Benilde, but we were a tired team and just didn't play the way we were capable of. But you take that off, and it's probably really scary the amount of goals we've given up. And lately playing good teams, we've done a nice job.
Absolutely.
Off the wall now to Salvold. She's got it, trying to slide it across, and again, shot on net, not a lot on it, but still got there. And the Spuds will get at least registered a third shot of the period. Now that was a little shy of the red line, but they're going to give it, and it's going to go down into the Spud zone. So again, Maple Grove really content just to dumping it, John.
Yeah, they're playing conservative. Maybe that's part of their game plan. But like I said, not a lot of grade A opportunities for Maple Grove, but they seem to have the advantage in the puck as far as possession and zone time.
Yeah, and I think doing that, you shorten the game up too, meaning that you might only need a goal sometimes, and that's been the case, and we've won some games 1-0, right?
That's right.
Maple Grove back now, coming up the ice, 3-on-3. Loses it, but able to get it deep. Strami is going to be first there, pushes it up the wall. Hansen there trying to get to Brewski. She does. Brewski's coming. She's got Martinson to the other side of her. She comes down, fires one. Good shot on net. Good save there by the goaltender. And the Spuds putting a little pressure on there. Good step up there. Martial gets it back. She misses the puck, trying to get it back in deep, but now does. Brewski with it now, trying to create a little bit of space. Goes back across to Bernstrom. Bernstrom shoots it. There's a rebound. Oh, Hansen just misses a little sweep on the backhand. Now Brewski has it again. Spud's got a good thing going. There's a backdoor. Beautiful save there by Strom. Big save there, John.
Yeah, that was some good pressure by the Spuds line of Martinson and Brewski and Hansen. They put a little pressure on the goalie. Got a couple really nice opportunities. I think Sydney Martinson would like to take that one back with that chance off the backdoor rebound there.
And that's how you're going to beat a good goaltender, is by nice pass. I believe Brewski slid that across, correct? And you get that cross-ice pass, and it just makes the difference, right? Make the goalie move.
Yeah, and I really like this line. I think that Coach Kraft had made a couple adjustments, and one of them was putting Martinson on the wing here with Brewski and Hansen's line, and obviously scoring 2 goals in a big game down in the cities was way to secure your position, right, Mitch?
Yeah, it never hurts if you can get the puck on your stick and put it in there. And I think they'll continue to grow as long as they work hard. They're a line. If they work hard, they can make some good things happen. But it seems like there is some good play out of them so far. Brewski battling along. Good job by her. Kasabud trying to get it back. Now Bernstrom has it, able to tap it up to Hansen. At least it gets it out to neutral zone. And the Spuds can get a little bit of change. 4:52 left here. Spuds now up to 7 on the shot meter as far as 7-4, but we're scoreless here. 4:45 left here in the first. Hansen with it now on her stick. Gives it right to Kasabud, who gets it back out. Maple Grove now on the attack. And the puck still right along the wall. Spuds haven't been able to get the full change. Need to get the puck out of the zone. Turned over there, but at least get out to neutral ice. Good play there by Selvavold. Had it for a second. Now Hansen has it and buries it down in deep. And home gets out there. Corton now first of the puck deep in the zone. Nice jump by Wilson as she read that play beautifully. Now Corton with it down low. Silky hands, John, and I tell you what, that kid is so good with the puck.
Yeah, she's very deceptive when she has the puck. Her speed, her just way she controls the puck in tight space is just outstanding.
Now Strami as we pick it up deep in the Spud zone. Home with it. Nice little touch pass, but can't clear. Maple Grove now trying to on the attack. Shot from out wide of the net. Selvavold now on the wall. Tries to go cross ice, but it's picked off there by Tomlinson, who takes a shot. And Crescent is equal to the task. 7-5 now on shots. 3:35. What I love about Corton when she plays, I'd love to play with her. I'm sure you would as a goal scorer. She's got the puck so much, right? And that creates a lot of opportunities for the players she's playing with and herself.
Yeah, she really she draws a lot of traffic to her, and then she does a good job of dishing the puck off.
Now Maple Grove with a good look. Crescent's going to grab it and hold on. Might have been a little wide of the net, but a good choice on her part so we can get a little restart, as we say.
Yeah, and Crescent with the new pads, new equipment. She went from white to black. So
if I was playing the way that she was, John, I don't know that I wouldn't change my underwear. Just not to say it that way, but it's just like things are going so well and she's playing so well. But it is a nice look. So here's Mose with the puck as she gets it back up to the blue line. A little rush, possible 3-on-2. She tries to sauce one a little bit too high, and it's turned over there, but along the wall as we are here. Good job by Kasabud to hold it. Stage trying to keep it in, gets bumped past her, but she does a good job of hustling after it. But again, Maple Grove's going to put it down and go for a change. Kasabud sets up shop behind the net, looking for someone to pass to. Gives it off to Bernstrom. Nice pass to Malquist, who throws it towards the side wall. And Maple Grove's able to get it. And Stage is going to touch it up for an offsides. 2:35 remaining here in the first. We are scoreless. Kind of the game I anticipated. Not going to be a lot of scoring chances. If you get one, you're going to want to bury it. And that will be the story of this game as far as first goal might be a real big one here. Puck bounces around a little bit. Kasabud, I think, has a handle on it, but now she doesn't, and Maple Grove's going to come in. Tries to turn the corner. Good job of Bernstrom riding her up along the net. Good back check there by the Spuds. Bernstrom now with it. Looking for a little help. She's going to ring the boards to Hansen. She picks it off the wall. Goes cross ice to Martinson. Martinson now with the step. And offsides. Brewski got in there a little bit early. Just not a lot of space and not a lot of chances. And again,
I'm thinking about the last 3 games, Mitch, and how the Spuds played, and just it seems like we're just a little flat today. I don't know if maybe it's just me, but feels like we're a little bit flat in how we came out here in the first period.
Yeah, we were just more tenacious, right? Just a lot more pressure on pucks and just a little bit crisper. And maybe it's just the period. I won't be surprised if they come out with a little bit more energy in the second period. We still got a minute 40 to go here. Now, icing was waved off. Wilson with it now. Goes over to Strami. Strami bounces it off the wall. Hansen trying to battle for it there. Upended there. Maple Grove Corton gets a stick on it. It goes down the ice, picked up by Maple Grove. Turned over
Oh.
there. Salvoval with it now, trying to find something. She gives it right back, and Maple Grove's going to send it down the ice. And with a minute 10 left here on the Bert's Truck Equipment scoreboard, again, just a little sloppy.
Yeah, it just seems like we don't have our jump that we normally have. You know, it could be, you know, Saturday game, afternoon game. I don't know what it is. But
I think what they need is little Leonard Skinner in the locker room and get them jacked up. Maybe that's the old hockey stuff, Don.
That could do it.
I don't know, something to liven you up, little
That
Gojo.
could do it.
Yeah, a little mojo, little music. Maple Grove now coming in on sides. Crescent's able to turn it aside. Shot there. Casabud now has it on her stick, trying to find some space. She goes up off the glass, back to neutral ice. Picked up there by Erickson again. She goes D to D, and Maple Grove was on the move, but now Holm picks it up, and she drives it down the wall, gets it to Corton. Corton tries to go, but Salvoval is tied up nicely by Erickson. In the Spuds, Casabud jumps down. She's holding it in. Now Corton got it. Creighton Sprace just looking around, finds Casabud, who makes a move, tries to get a shot off, partially blocked down to the corner. Erickson now with it, but Casabud, nice turnover there. She rips one. Oh, it's tipped. Corton picks it up in the corner. Nice job by the Spuds to get an opportunity there. Now Holm with it. Gets it. Oh, just misses Casabud on a good read. And that'll take us probably to the end of the period as it goes out to neutral ice. And Casabud will take one long shot, and that'll do it here in the first period. So
A little bit of pressure there at the end in the last 20, 30 seconds of that period. But, you know, I felt it was a pretty evenly matched period.
yeah, and it's pretty clear what Maple Grove came in here thinking, hey, we're going to get the puck over the red line. We're going to get it deep. We're going to take away some of your chances by doing that, by shortening the game. And they put good pressure on when they did it. For the Spuds, probably a little bit better puck movement when they do get in the O zone, because when they have done it, they've had a couple opportunities where they've had some good looks anyway. So we'll wrap it up at that. Looks like the shots are going to be 8-7 in the favor of Maple Grove once they get the official one on the board, which they did. So after one, the Spuds 0 and Maple Grove 0. So we'll be back in about 10.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
More than 80 years ago, First Community Credit Union was established by farmers for farmers. We know farmers and ranchers are the backbone of our communities. That's why First Community Credit Union is proud to serve and support our local ag producers. Our expert staff know and understand the local ag industry because they grew up in it. From operating loans to equipment and real estate purchases, we can help ensure your operation is a success. First Community Credit Union, rooted in your future.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution and engineering sectors. We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Hey, we're back here live at the Moorhead Sports Center as we get ready for period number 2. The Spuds have came out. Maple Grove still waiting to take the ice. John, what's your take?
Well, I don't know what was said in the locker room, but I can tell, I can pretty much sense that, you know, Spuds weren't happy with the way they started that first period. I think they ended it better than they started, and I really feel like you're going to see a bigger push from the Spuds here in the second period. Legs are warmed up. With that being said, I think Maple Grove knows now that, hey, we can play with these guys, and you know, we just got to play a simple game, get pucks deep, and see what happens.
Well, and I think they're used to playing looking at their scores, not reading too much into it, but it's pretty obvious when you play a bunch of low-scoring hockey games, you're trying to get pucks deep, get that one goal, and ride your goalie because she is talented. And they have a talented team too. Don't get me wrong, but they haven't scored a lot of goals this year, and I think both teams kind of mirror each other a little bit in the sense of that is, you know, when we watched it down in Edina, I mean, it wasn't a juggernaut of of goals. It was a 2-1 hockey game, and that's the way things might go again tonight as a low-scoring game as we're off to that type of situation, 0-0. I think Kraft gives a lot of trust to these kids, and he believes in them, and he speaks nothing good things of them, that they are a team who can know when they don't perform well and know how to turn it up, and he probably says the right things to get them going. So let's see if they can pick up the pace a little bit here in the second period. Brewski wins the draw back over to Strami. Strami curves back up, puts it off the wall, but it's turned over. And the Spuds are going to have to battle in their own end. It looks like there might be no, ref had his hand up, but he was looking to protect his face. I thought maybe he had a call on a trip or something there. The puck rang back over to Erickson, who gets a little soft one towards the net. And Wilson will get it off to Martinson, who gives it to Brewski for a second, but she missed it. Now it's turned over, and it's back over to Erickson. Erickson takes a shot. There will be a penalty now coming on the Spuds. And I think it's a slash on
Brewski, I believe.
And it is. You are correct. So Brewski is going to go to the box here at 16:28. And the Spuds will be shorthanded here. First power play for either team will go to Maple Grove.
Yeah, and we didn't have a power or a penalty the whole first period, so I don't know where we rank for as far as the Spuds rank for penalties, but I know we get our fair share.
When nights when we're good at not getting many, we're very successful. Let's put it that way, which is the history of hockey, right? So the Spuds were able to clear. Maple Grove, Corton ragging a little bit there. Bernstrom will step up, and it's on the stick of Corton. Corton has home, and she's going to try and drive it. And Corton still doing a nice job again. Home with a point-blank shot, but it's blocked. Bernstrom off to the races as Shipley will come up. She taps it in deep. Battle in low. Bernstrom loses her stick. Shipley still with the puck. She's going to come middle slot. Looking. She fires in off a body and over to the corner.
Give her a lot of room there in the middle of the slot.
She's dangerous. I mean, that's not the person you want. Nice clear there by Bernstrom as she sends it down the ice, and the Spuds will throw a couple more on the ice as they go for a change. Good hustle there by Salvavold as she's able to dislodge the puck. She turns the corner here, tries to slip it over wall. Good clear there by Casabud. Dumped in deep now, and it rings all the way around, and Maple Grove's there. But there's Casabud. She's got a chance for a clear. Good move, and she's tripped up. Probably should have been a call there, and almost cost the Spuds a goal, and it does.
Yeah, especially when it led to an offensive opportunity.
Yeah, that was a big no call in goals being a premium. It cost the Spuds there. It should have been a trip, but she was tripped up, and there was no doubt about it. But the call's not going to be changed. There's no doubt. Steinhaus is getting an earful there. And, again, I'm not sure if anything's going to change, but the Spuds adamantly want to talk to the referees on that call. So that
what he's arguing is obviously when Casabud picked up the puck in the corner, a little hip was thrown there and knocked her off the puck, and then Maple Grove got possession of that puck and ultimately put it in the net. But nonetheless, we got a 1-0 game, Maple Grove.
Yep, Maple Grove's going to draw the first one here now. Wilson with the puck. And who knows, maybe that'll light a fire under the Spuds too. So 14:55 here in the first period. 1-0 Maple Grove. Now Brewski with it. Trying to get it out to Hansen. Hansen tried to get it. She missed the puck, but Wilson's there, and she gets it. Hansen battling along the wall. They're able to slide it to the other side, but Strami is right there. Martinson now with it, trying to find someone. Finds Brewski on the back door, but it's popped up early, or up in the air. Maple Grove now off to the races. They're going to dump it in deep. Strami will get there first. Little touch pass up the wall off Hansen's skate to Brewski. She clears it back out to neutral ice. Maple Grove with it now. Brewski putting a little pressure. Good job by Martinson. She gets a stick on it, but in a little early, so Maple Grove is able to get the out. That one comes up to the blue line, but it's held in. Another shot wide of the net off the glass. Maple Grove trying to cycle down low. Hansen now with it on her stick, gets it up towards Salvavold, who pops it up deep. Corton racing for it. A lot more speed here by the Spuds here to start the period. Looks like they're moving a little bit better, even though they did give up the goal on the power play. Maple Grove with it now, getting it back towards Shipley. Shipley being battled by Casabud. Casabud does a great job of riding her off to the sidewall and holding it up there so she can get some help. Salvavold with a great job to get the clear and carrying it. She gets it across and she jumps it down. Holm is racing to try and win the race. Holm gets there, but it's a good battle down there with Elstrand. Picked up by Maple Grove to Shipley. Shipley with it on her stick. Tries to go cross ice, misses, so it ends up on the stick of Bernstrom in the Spud zone. Goes to Malquist. Malquist over to Salvavold. Salvavold slides it across. Homer's there. She shoots. Just wide of the net, John.
Yeah, defenseman there. I believe it was Grace Erickson got a stick just in time on Holm just to get enough on it just to get a little deflection to the net.
Good job there by Stage. Moorhead doing a better job, but here comes Maple Grove. It's picked up by Fisher. And an easy glove save there by Crescent as we get 12:48 left here. Shots on the board, 11-7 in favor of Maple Grove. And again, a 1-0 lead on a power play goal. I never did hear who scored it. I don't know if they have.
I have not heard the announcements.
I don't know if he ever did announce it, to be honest, but who knows? Maybe it was, and we were babbling too. So here's Moorhead coming out. Brewski was on the draw, gets dropped down in low. Brewski now picks it up. She's going up the ice. 3-on-3. Brewski going to possibly beat the defenseman. Nice move. Good play by the defenseman there. She swings it back around. Wilson bangs it in deep. Brewski with it. Backhand pass right out front. There it is. Strami. Oh, point blank shot. And a great save. Our Strom is equal to the task again, and it'll remain 1-0. Good jump up by the defenseman. Good turnover there by Brewski.
Strami coming into the game here on a high with a hat trick against Fargo Davies on Thursday night, and she's definitely improved her game over the last year. Man, she looks like a beast some days out here, and she gets a lot of offensive opportunities because of it.
She's just been playing really good hockey, and not because of the hat trick, but just really solid defensively and offensively. She's understanding the game, when to jump up and when to not, and it's just been fun to watch her.
And just a hard player to play against.
Oh, very physical, and I just love the way she's playing right now. Oh, and it's picked up by Malquist. She's in. Takes the shot, but it's wide of the net. She gets it back, and it's trickling around. And Maple Grove's having nothing to do with that as Martinson gets a stick in there and pays the price for trying to I think the goalie had it wrapped up. They were not happy about that.
I couldn't tell if she just kind of fanned on the shot or if actually one of the defenders got a stick in there and maybe just impeded her progress with her shot. But nonetheless, it trickled wide, and we're in a face-off here on the left side.
Yeah, not much on it, but yeah, you're probably right on that. It was tough to tell what exactly is. And now Shipley gets behind the D and comes in on a breakaway. And, Crescent, big save, and she's equal to the task, and she's going to eat up the rebound. That was a big one, John.
Yeah, I don't know how she got so open in the middle of the ice. I couldn't tell if it was a change from the defenseman, but
I think our weak side D got caught too far away, and the gap was too wide, and she just came up the middle, and that's where the play was. They passed it straight up the middle. There was nothing in the middle of the ice, and boom, she got behind the D in a hurry, and Crescent made a great save. So now back to action here. Salvoval with it, tries to clear, but it doesn't, and Erickson's able to keep it in. Wilson now on her stick, D over to Strami. Strami still having it with it, tries to turn back up, and is able to at least get it through. Here comes a possible 2-on-1. Salvold's got the race. Nice play. Oh, just doesn't quite get there. But the Spuds have possession deep in the zone. They're going to go back in low. Good try by Corton to get it over to Salvold, and they do the same play again, and they split the D. And this time, Crescent makes another big save.
Unbelievable saves by Crescent here. 2 breakaways in the last 35, 40 seconds of this second period.
Now here comes Corton. She takes her time, gives it to home, and there it is. And it's held up there, and they're going to a little scuffle after the play, and that should do it as they push players away from each other.
Well, oftentimes you see, Mitch, when you see one chance at the end, and seconds later we get another chance by the Spuds in the offensive zone here for the Spuds. But, man, a couple huge saves there by Crescent.
I don't know if they saw something on tape when they played us last week, but that's 2 in a row where it's just been clear that's what they were looking for. They're sneaking somebody behind up through the middle and able to make that pass. And I'm not saying that there's anything that we should be doing differently, but definitely after it happens, you got to be aware of it, right?
Yeah, just got to be aware.
I think the other D just has to slide more to the middle, and you can take that away in a hurry. It's a possession thing, but here comes Maple Grove back up the ice with a 2-on-1. Bernstrom's there. Crescent makes a save. Another big save by Crescent.
Wow, Crescent came out big again. And they executed that play well, that 2-on-1. I don't know who was on that 2-on-1, but.
Well, and again, if you remember back to in Edina, we did a lot of stepping up with their D, and it cost us because they got an opportunity to there for a 2-on-1, just off a little puck chip off the wall and off to the races, right?
Yeah, that was an amazing save again by Crescent.
Oh, she's been great for us all year, and right there holding us in the game as we have given 3 golden opportunities here in the last couple minutes. So, with the face-off, Corton has it now, chips it up towards home. Potential it's a 3-on-3 coming in. Home with speed. Corton trying to get to the net.
Good shot by Homer there.
You know, like right
Juicy
there,
rebound.
our F3's got to stay high on that. You can't have two going to the net because that rebound was right where we needed it to be, and it was a really good play. Maple Grove now deep in the Spud zone, picked up by Lund. Lund with the puck. Turns back to Holm off her stick, trying to get it out towards Corton. And Holm picks it up just out of the reach of Salvavold, and they're going to wave off icing there. Maple Grove with it now. Spuds get a quick change. Maple Grove was able to quickly get it down the ice. 9:25 left. Strami now quickly to the puck. Hansen with it. Turns back up ice. Gets it up to Brewski. Over to Wilson off her stick. And a shot way wide of the net there by Maple Grove. Maple Grove cycling the puck down in low. Strami battling along the wall. Brewski comes in. No call there as Brewski lifted her pretty good off her skates. Little incidental contact, I guess, is the way the ref saw it. Hansen now with the puck in the corner. I laugh a little bit there, John, because that was a pretty good collision.
It was.
Strami now with it. She chips it up the wall. Spuds just haven't been real clean in getting pucks up out of the zone here in the last few minutes. Now Brewski gets it, a little battle along the wall, and it was hung up there. Brewski with it now coming up the ice.
Oh,
and now Martinson's off to the races. She's got the breakaway. She shoots. She's high off the glass. Trying to hit the corner there and just didn't get it. And Maple Grove will come back the other way. And that puck's going to go all the way down, and they're going to wave off icing again. Casabud now, she picks it up. She's got ice, beats Shipley, and brings it over the red line. Casabud coming in wide. Somebody has to get to the net. Casabud comes in. And the puck's back out to neutral ice. Bernstrom's going to put it back in. Tagged by the Spuds. Sammy Stage coming down. Malmstrom puts a stick in there. Good job by Mose to dislodge it. Still in the zone. Maple Grove's able to clear, and the puck goes off over the boards into the Spuds bench, and we'll have a face-off.
Well, as conservative as the first period was, it's about an opposite in there in the second. There's chances left and right for both teams. And obviously Maple Grove came out with one of the goals, but the Spuds have had their fair share of chances here in the second.
Well, we talked about the fact there wasn't much for 2-on-1s or breakaways or anything, and all of a sudden Maple Grove's going to get a penalty here, and that's going to be on number 19 for a slash. That'll go against Kelsey Olson, and she's going to go to the box to disarray. She obviously didn't agree with Steinhaus, but she'll go to the box, and we'll get a first look at the Spuds power play. And I've been talking about it a lot, John. I think power plays are the key when you play these big games and tight games in Minnesota. You have to have a good power play, so we'll see how the Spuds come out today.
Absolutely.
Brewski now with it on the half wall. She turns it over, and Maple Grove's able to clear. Casabud picks it up, and the Spuds will have to retrieve and come all the way back up the ice. Drop back on the slingshot to Corton. Corton will come in. She's going to beat somebody, walks in. Oh, nice little chance there that she created for herself. Casabud now with it, gets it back in low.
And that shot went off the stick. Off the stick of the goaltender.
Shipley is motivated today. She looks like, there's a lift, and they're going to get a 5-on-3 out of this deal. As a little too motivated, I guess, as she's going to lift Corton. And we talk about Corton. She can draw a lot of penalties, and she knows when to give up and go down because she can draw them. So they're going to call a hooking on that, and we'll have a 5-on-3.
Yeah, Shipley, obviously was aggressive on that play, and
she almost got through. She almost got through all three players that the Spuds have. I don't know what's going on, but somebody's barking pretty loud and must have disagreed with what they saw, I guess. So the Spuds will set it up. Corton's going to take the draw.
All of my times, I've never seen a penalty get reversed. Have you?
No, it doesn't happen. Brewski goes cross ice to Corton. Corson has it. Oh, Hansen had a good chance, and she got it off the goalie's pads, but to no avail. Spuds are going to get it back. Nice puck movement there, John.
Absolutely.
So Corton has it. She goes to Casabud, and again, I think when we come down, we make it too tight right there, John, and we lose our spacing, or it makes it a little easier for that turnover there. But here come the Spuds again. Slides it across to Home. Home's going to bring it in. Nice job of setting up shop, Corton. A little give and go down low. There's Brewski, and good stick there by Maple Grove. Down to 40 seconds left on the first penalty on Maple Grove. And here comes Casabud back up the ice. She weaves, gets it in, brings it across, drops it to Hansen. Hansen's going to walk across. She was open and slides it to Corton, back to Casabud. There it sits by the goal and still couldn't get tapped in. Now Corton gets it back. 19 left on the first power play. 5:51 left here in the second period. Casabud with it now. There to Corton. Corton walks it in, beats a player. Backhand and a goal!
Great puck movement there by the Spuds.
10 times better than what I've seen early in credit, because they're obviously working on it, but the puck movement better, and it ends up in a goal in the back of the net.
I really liked how they, on that shift, not just the shot and the goal, that play, but the play before that even, they put the puck down on the goal line, really attacked the front of the net, and they really attacked that box, that small triangle in this case.
As a guy who's both of us been involved with girls hockey for a long time, but you can score a lot of goals down low off the half wall and attack the box that way. I think sometimes if the top opens up, great, but if you can move the puck well like they did there, they'll score. So Hansen with the goal, assist to Corton, and I believe Casabud maybe on the other one. Yep, and I got that right. So Hansen from Corton and Casabud, and all 5 players did a nice job of moving the puck there, and the Spuds are leaving this one up at 5:09. 17 seconds left on the second penalty to Maple Grove. Moles with it now on neutral ice. He slides it over to Wilson. Wilson will get it in the zone. Wilson attacks and curls back. A little bit of body there by Olsen, who had just come out of the box after that goal. Quick pass out front. Moles still with it, trying to get a puck. Now the Spuds. Oh, what a block by Strom. He might have saved a breakaway there as Shipley had come out of the box. Another quick shot, but it's blocked. And that'll go as icing. I've seen Shipley in the Elite League, and she's played a lot of good hockey, but boy, she's played really well for Maple Grove tonight, and obviously not because she snuck behind her D for a couple, but very feisty, and definitely you can see where she's a impact player for Maple Grove.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that down in Edina at the holiday tournament as well. You definitely know when she's on the ice.
Yep. So Brewski will step in. Face-off won by her. Hansen battles along the boards, gets it back to Casabud. She's going to shoot. Clear save there. Lund will get there, taps it in low. Martinson tries to get it to Hansen. Hansen mixed with Brewski. Third scores! Puck movement makes a big difference, John.
Well, and they're getting pucks to the net, and they're going hard to the net, and they're attacking the net, and that's really been the difference here, and what's got them their second goal of the night to take the lead.
That was a opportunistic. Again, you talk about making a goalie move, and it probably helped that Hansen missed it because Brewski did a nice move and tucked it in and into the net, and the Spuds have their first lead of the night, 2-1. Now Shipley with it. She brings it in, takes a shot, and goes to the corner. Cross ice. Spuds get it. Hansen tries to chip it out, but it's turned over there. And that is picked up by Olsen. Olsen wheels and deals, and Shipley now with it. This is their top line, and the Spuds got to be careful here because they're moving the puck well, and Crescen's going to bail them out with a quick save there. So 3:56, the shots are pretty much evened up. So Brewski with the goal. Assists go to Maddie Hansen and
I think it may be
Martinson. Yeah, Martinson threw it across there. So that'll be your. So now Salvoval with it. Gets it up to Corton off her stick, but she's silky as always. But Shipley now, she picks it up. She beats home to the wide side, coming in wide. She fires it off Crescent's shoulder, bounces back out, and Corton picks it up, but it's turned over again. Olsen gets a quick shot. Crescent there trying to find the puck, still loose. Great opportunity there by Maple Grove. It's their top line, and up Spuds battling along the wall. Corton goes down. Maple Grove trying to make. They look real motivated now as they're having a good pushback and an opportunity trying to get it even. Olsen slides it over high. Shot blocked there by Home. Back out to neutral ice. Maple Grove, go ahead, John.
And we knew going into this game that it was going to be a tight game, and I think it's shaping up to be exactly what we expected.
And again, if somehow the Spuds are able to win this hockey game, you got to look back to the 3 big saves that Crescent made in a row on the breakaways, and then a great opportunity. She's played well, and both goalies have played well. Moorhead now with it. Hansen drops it to Brewski. Brewski tried to get it back and is battling along the wall. Maple Grove has definitely stepped up their play in the last couple minutes since the Spuds win in the lead. Now Hansen with it. Hansen tries to get it to Martinson on the back wall. Picked up there by Bernstrom. Maple Grove trying to hack it out. Gets it down to Hansen, swings back around. Brewski goes, and they're going to try and ice it, but it doesn't quite get out, but it does. Kosova now probably does the right thing, getting it back deep. I like when pucks are in deep, John.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with we're at 2-minute mark here in the second period.
Maple Grove coming in. Shipley tried to set up a teammate and doesn't quite get there. Spuds trying to drive up to get it out. And the Spuds probably need a change at this point, need to get pucks out of the zone. Hansen gets it out and gets it to Brewski. 2-on-2, Brewski with it, running out of energy, but makes a nice move, drops it to Kosabud, who shoots, up off the glass. And Maple Grove off that go. The ref runs into the Maple Grove player, which was Fisher, and kind of slowed her down. Strami now with it to Home. Home gets it to Corton. Corton chips it. Corton's going to probably beat her down to the corner. Good hustle there by Erickson. Great play there by her. Now the Spuds trying to battle along the wall. Lucy Wilson now with it. She gets it back in deep. We're at 1:15 left here in the second period. Erickson swings it around. Bounced up off the wall. Possible icing. Then they wave it off. Wilson now with it. She rings it all the way around. Salvovold battling there. Good enough to at least get it back out. Erickson now with the puck on her stick. She rings the boards hard up to Shipley. Shipley coming down on Strami. Gives it to Olsen. Olsen with it now. She fires, and Crescent's going to hold on. We're down to 48 seconds left.
Yeah, that was a good chance by Kosabud, but she missed the net there. Off a little deflection from Brewski's initial play to the net. If I was in practice, I would count exactly how many times you hit the net and miss the net. It drives me crazy when kids miss the net.
Wow,
that was just a little venting right there.
Well, but you're right, John. I mean, there's no rebounds, there's nothing. I get sick of the ones off the glass. That's where I'm at in this world. Is I'm so sick of. I've heard enough glass now. I want to hear pads or something. If it's close, you never say anything, right? But it's the ones that aren't even close, and you just have no opportunity.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is because you only get so many chances, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
do,
on a good night, how many shots you get that you're going to be in the slot and you miss the net, it doesn't count.
Big games. But the Spuds have done a really good job of fighting through adversity here in the second. And
have a 2-1 lead with 25 seconds left. Face-off, big face-off, one there by Brewski. Kosabud trying to get it up the wall to Bernstrom does. Home steps out. She tries to go cross ice. To nobody there, and here's Shipley. She's coming in on Kosabud, and it's bar down just like that, and we're tied. I don't think Crescent saw it. I think it surprised her.
Yeah, I think it got screened or maybe even slight deflection. I don't know, but it was very well placed shot by Shipley right underneath the glove side, bar down when we have a tie game.
So Brewski will step in. Like I said, Shipley came to play, and obviously a good player. So we're in the last 8 seconds. Spuds get it back into Maple Grove. Brewski coming hard, down to 4. Hansen now with it. She chips it towards the back wall, and that'll do it here. Unfortunate for the Spuds, but hey, probably the way it should be. I mean, Maple Grove's came to play here. They had a lot of opportunities. Good shot there at the end. Disappointing if you're a Spuds fan. Opportunistic if you're a Maple Grove fan. So we were probably where we should be.
We'll have an exciting third period.
So we got 14 saves in that period for Crescent, 8 for Strom, and I believe the shot total, we'll see if they update the board because I don't remember what it was from the first period. It shows 21-15 in favor of Maple Grove, and I think it probably was somewhere in I think it was 8-7 technically after the first. So if my wonderful high school math reads right, it'll be 22-15 instead of 21-15. So after 2 here on the Burt's Truck Equipment scoreboard, your Moorhead Spuds 2, Maple Grove 2, and we'll see you back here in about 15.
More than 80 years ago, First Community Credit Union was established by farmers for farmers. We know farmers and ranchers are the backbone of our communities. That's why First Community Credit Union is proud to serve and support our local ag producers. Our expert staff know and understand the local ag industry because they grew up in it. From operating loans to equipment and real estate purchases, we can help ensure your operation is a success. First Community Credit Union, rooted in your future.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution and engineering sectors. We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
More than 80 years ago, First Community Credit Union was established by farmers for farmers. We know farmers and ranchers are the backbone of our communities. That's why First Community Credit Union is proud to serve and support our local ag producers. Our expert staff know and understand the local ag industry because they grew up in it. From operating loans to equipment and real estate purchases, we can help ensure your operation is a success. First Community Credit Union, rooted in your future.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution and engineering sectors We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
All right, we get ready here for third period action. Moorhead 2, Maple Grove 2. What do you think the message was from Coach Kraft there heading into this period?
Let's not give up any breakaways. And maybe hit the net.
Yeah, I think that would be the exact way. They just kind of got beat on that, but Crescent was great. I don't know if that last one, I was just wondering if maybe it was tipped. It elevated so quickly, and obviously.
One of two things. She was either screened off the shot or else it went off of Casabud's blade and deflected out. I think maybe the latter one. But
in there, we're definitely not saying it should have saved it. It was a heck of a shot. Both goalies have played well in this. 21-15, I guess, is the shots. I thought it was 22-15. But here we go. Brewski will step in and face off one by Maple Grove.
It's a hike up here.
Yeah, it is. I'm still winning. Martinson now along the sidewall. Brewski tries to catch up to it, and the Spuds do a good job of getting back, and Maple Grove will dump it in. Strami gets quickly to the puck, swings it over to Wilson. Wilson gets it to Brewski, and the Spuds have a potential for a 3-on-1. Brewski tries to get it to Hansen, and it'll get down into the zone. Quickly back up Maple Grove as they're doing a lot of the middle ice center pass, and that's how they created those breakaways.
Yeah, they seem to be really flying a person through the middle, and they're connecting with that person. So,
yeah, I mean, it isn't that it's good execution on their part. Here, Martinson got another chance. She's got Hansen coming on the other side. She's alone, tries to get it to her. Maybe should have put it off the pads, but a good play there by the Spuds. Back again. Martinson tries to get it to Corton. Corton has it now. She gets tripped up, no call, but battles along the wall to get the puck back.
And that's what I really like about Martinson's game right now. Like you could see when she was running out of space, and she found Hansen there. Yeah, it wasn't the best pass, but it was right there looking for it. So
it's where the lane was. I think it's where she had to put it. And she's a good compliment to those two so far as they've created that line in the second game of the Walser tournament.
Absolutely.
Now Holm picks it up. She's got some speed. Looks like she might be able to turn the corner. She comes in, pulls up there. Puck slides off her stick, and Maple Grove's able to recover. Malmstrom now with it. She battles along the wall. Salvovold, good turn there, but gets tripped up, and it's picked up there by Fisher, who gets it off the wall, but Mose picks it up. Mose makes a move. She gets tripped up, and it's back out to neutral ice where Strami has it. Maple Grove in a change. Off Strami's stick. Malquist now with it. She's going to chip it, get it in deep, and it's picked up there by Maple Grove. But Malquist battles to get it back. Mose tries to slide it back to her, and she battles along the wall. I love the way she battles. She's strong and does a great job, John, along the wall.
Yeah,
Malquist.
Yeah, heavy, big, strong girl. Works hard. Actually, this whole line works hard, and they've really contributed to the success of the Spuds this year.
And the reason I bring up Malquist there is Maple Grove gets a chance, turns it back over. Here's Mose. She gets it back to neutral ice. Just smart, gets pucks deep, knows her game, battles hard. Kid can shoot the puck and score goals when given a chance, but just does a great job of holding that unit together.
I would agree.
Now back into the Spud zone. Picked up by Casabud, who rings it off the wall. Slight turnover, but Brewski's able to get it back. Brewski tries to get it over to Hansen. Hansen's battle along the wall. Brewski comes to help her out, and they get it back out to neutral ice. Strami trying to get there. And Brewski will pick it up. Brewski seems like she's playing with a little bit more pace, too. Hansen now with it. She tries to go cross ice back to Martinson. Brewski peels off and goes to the bench. Martinson now with it. Tries to get it across to Hansen, but can't quite get it as it's blocked by Fisher. Picked up by Maple Grove. Chance for a 2-on-1. Shipley on the far side. Slid across, but good job of recovering by the Spuds. Now Hansen with it. She's kind of all alone, but here comes Corton. She comes back across, gives it to Corton, makes a move, gets tripped up. Oh, I don't know why there wasn't a call there yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Kind of a yard sale there for Corton as she tries to regroup there and pick up her stuff and comes down. Good play there by Moorhead, and good job there by Crescent to stop it. Now Bernstrom with it along the wall. She battles hard. And a little miscommunication, but Corton's going to get it on the backside. Tries to beat her. Casabud there. Salvold can't quite get it deep, but she battles along the wall. Now Malquist with it. Spuds are lucky there. They had an extra player on the ice A little early to touch, but they get away with it. And Maple Grove will do the dump all the way back down. Wilson getting to it. Does a good job, gets ridden off the puck, gets pushed down and picked up there by, can't read the number, but Maple Grove has it for a second, and now Strami gets it back. Good pace here, John, in the third period, 12:32 left.
Yeah, the physicality is really picked up here in the third. Refs seem to be maybe putting away their whistles a little bit.
Oh, good tip there, almost.
Especially on that play when Corton went to the net. I could have been called a trip, and we could have had too many men. So I think
maybe we're even there. Yeah, and no way of complaining. To me, it looked like she got taken. It's kind of like when the play didn't get called on Casabud. When you get a scoring opportunity or take a scoring opportunity away, those are the ones I would think should be called, but it's hockey, right? You got to battle through everything. Face-off one there to the net, and pretty easy save by Strom. And we're going to remain 2-2 here. 12-13 on Burt's Truck Equipment scoreboard, and I think this will go right down to the wire. Both teams playing extremely hard. Good, clean, hard hockey here in this third period. Maple Grove now going cross ice, get it over the red line, bringing it in 2-on-2. Good job by Wilson. She's going to ride her wide, pins it up along the wall, and Malquist is in there battling out. Wilson trying to get it clear. Comes out in front of the net. Good job of getting the clear through the middle of the ice, and it'll go down. And picked up by the goalie Strom, who tries to make it clear, but it goes to Brewski. Brewski tries to get to Martinson. Now Mose with it, trying to make a move through a bunch of people, but it goes to Casabud. Casabud with it. She goes back in deep. Martinson. Mose goes for a change, so it looks like Maple Grove will get their opportunity to get it back out. Casabud picks it off. She gets it to the back wall, and the Spuds will go back to work. Picked up there by Erickson. She waits along the net, gives it up, but Casabud's there. Gives it to Brewski. There's Hansen in the middle of the ice. Tries to get it through. Good block there, and a 3-on-2 coming back. But
here comes Shipley.
Oh, that's going to go for an offsides there. Pretty easy call. Spud's caught a break there. You know,
could have been a trip.
Yeah, and Erickson was a 3-on-2, but she went off the change, or maybe that wouldn't have happened, but it looked like a trip there. I think the whistles by far were decided in the rest room. They were going to put it in their pocket because we've seen a little bit each way. Now with the face-off, picked up by Maple Grove. Cross ice, they get it to the red line, try to make a play, and it's turned over. Brewski picks it up there. Hansen along the wall, and Strami had it for a second. And the shot comes, and Crescent just got plain beat on that as she got caught deep in the net, and it rings around the net, and Maple Grove will take the lead.
Yeah, maybe she didn't quite pick up the angle. The play developed very fast, right along the boards here down in front of us, and the Spuds got caught on the wrong side of the puck and gave a little bit of room to, I believe it was Baker,
Yep.
Hadley Baker. Number 3 that picked up that loose puck and made no mistake about it and put it in the lower blocker side.
So 10:43, and the Spuds are down 3-2. Wilson now with it, battling along the wall. Corton down there. Maple Grove doing a good job of keeping it in. Now it goes over to Corton, to Holm. Holm bringing it up wide. Looking, takes a quick shot. And Strom will hold on. So Baker from No Surprise Shipley, who will have the assist on that. And again,
that's the one line, Mitch, that has done a lot of damage here today. Had a lot of scoring opportunities. Frankly, could have put more pucks in than just. I think they've got 2 of the three goals, that line.
Yeah,
if they're not the third.
And they're on the ice again. They've played a lot of minutes here today too, and more power to them. They've been a very powerful line here in this game.
Absolutely.
Puck comes back out. Casabud puts it off the wall. Corton also back there. Then it comes back and settled down by Casabud. She pulls it back, goes cross ice to Holm. Holm turns away from her, goes cross ice back over to Bernstrom and on Selvold's stick. Nice pass to Corton. Corton coming in 1-on-3, 1-on-4. Tries to drive it to the net. Can't quite get through the traffic. And that's picked up by Olsen. Now back to Corton. Corton has it. Takes a quick shot blocker save there by Strom. Picked up now by Casabud. Gets it to Corton. Corton off the side of the net there. And the puck comes back up the half wall, and Maple Grove's going to send it the distance. And we'll have a whistle here. 9:24, shots 22-19 on the Burt's Truck Equipment scoreboard, and Maple Grove with the only goal here in the third period on a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, Strom's done a really nice job in net here for Maple Grove tonight. Made another save there, made it look pretty routine. Good hard shot there by the Spuds, but she's coming up big.
So Maple Grove wins the draw, and they're coming back up the ice. Spuds, again, in need of a catch-up goal, and Maple Grove trying to ice it here.
Oh, dodged a bullet there, Mitch.
Yep. And there it gets off to Mose. Moses tries to go cross ice, and Maple Grove is able to put it right back in as they picked it up in the neutral ice. Here's Wilson now. She rings the boards toward Mose. Mose gets it off, and she's holding on to it, trying to go home run pass, and it's picked off there. And Maple Grove back on the attack. Maple Grove into a partial change here, and Malquist goes back out to help Mose. Mose with it now, turns it over again, and Strami tries to get the clear, and again Maple Grove drives it in deep, and it's picked up there by Lindberg. Lindberg with it, trying to go back to her defenseman, and it's tied up along the wall. Now back to the back wall where Lucy Wilson hammers it off, and the puck is up and out, and the Spuds will get a full change now as the Brewski Martinson Hansen line comes onto the ice. Long pass picked off there by Casabud. Casabud with speed coming in the zone, trying to beat one, gets it back out front, bounces over the top of the net, bounces around the crease, still loose. Brewski with it, and she scores! Oh, what a great break there by the Spuds. I love the way Casabud drove the lane, not the lane, to the outside. Again, John, we talk about putting the puck off the pads and making an opportunity for somebody else, and the Spuds will get it 3-3.
It's no big secret, right, Mitch?
It's hockey.
You just have to get pucks to the net, and fortunately for the Spuds, it landed on Brewski's stick, and she made no mistake about it, put it upstairs.
Took her time and pulled it back, really, and just buried it.
Good patience. And what I really love about Brewski's game here the last few days is she's playing with a lot more confidence, and we both know she can put the puck in net. She can be one of the best scorers in the state, and when she's ready.
You know what? She's played better and better, and it's just more relaxed, and just be herself. You don't need to make a bunch of great plays. Just do what you've always done. You're a goal scorer. You're a good player. Just be confident with the puck, and she's proven that. So Maple Grove with the puck now. Salvold trying to get the turnover there. Corton bounces it back towards the corner. Corton now coming across. She's got it now. She puts it in deep. Battling there along with Erickson. Salvold now trying to get it back, and it's up on the stick of Shipley. Shipley coming in. Holds it up. That puck goes up and over the net. Now Strami's got it on her stick. She comes across the middle. Corton with the puck, trying to beat one. Doesn't quite get it deep, but there it sits there. Salvold has it. Now back over to Strami. Strami with it in the corner, battling hard. It's gotten physical here in this period, and it remains that way. I like the way both teams are playing. Now here comes Corton. She walks it out, beats one. Oh, good stick there by Sillerud to get it off deflection up into the netting.
She's dangerous coming off the wall because she's so slippery with the puck, and I don't know, she just slides through players, but good defense by Maple Grove to keep the puck away from Strom.
A good friend of mine is Jay Erickson, who coached, still is coaching now, jumped back in with South Shanley, and he goes, she's just silky. That's what he would say here. Is she is silky smooth, silky mitts, silky player, just elusive.
Just like her dad.
Yeah. Well, he might be elusive in different ways.
Courts.
Oh, we love Courts.
Yep.
And he should be on a Miller Lite sponsorship. Anyway, just a little joke there for Court. Hopefully he's listening to us. And the Spuds will bring it back up the ice. Good middle ice pass there by Wilson off court and stick. Home putting some pressure on, back off the wall and back out to neutral ice. John, did you ever catch the assist on that goal from Brewski? I know
Casabud got one to go.
Yeah, I
I
don't
know if they put a second assist on there or not.
Immaterial, just a good goal by the Spuds, good dirty one, and you need to score those in the big games. Now here comes Maple Grove, and right to the chest of Crescent. Not able to hold on, but Brewski picks it up. Spuds possible 3-on-2. Brewski's going to carry. She's going to take it wide. Tries to beat her, gets stood up a little bit there. Good job by them, but here's Casabud now. She's able to keep it in deep. Hansen battling along the wall. She's going to get to it first in the corner. She finds Martinson. Oh, just another good chance there. Now the Spuds with it. Hansen battling along the wall. Looks like she'll get to it first, trying to make a play. Goes back. She beats her. She's coming down middle of the ice. She beats one, takes a shot. Puck loose again. Good job there by the Spuds. Now Casabud with it on her stick. She's got a lane. She gets it. Nobody out front, but a good save there by Strom. Hansen tries to go cross ice, half whip, but it gets to Martinson. Martinson tries to go, and Maple Grove is definitely going to send it down the ice as the Spuds were really on the attack there, John.
Yeah, they're. You can see Maple Grove is, their top line is playing a lot of minutes, and it's starting to take a toll on their players. And you can see, the depth with the Spuds. I mean, they've been rolling 3 lines all game, and it's definitely paying off on the forward side.
Right there, the Spuds were going to use their third unit there, but again, Maple Grove comes out with their top line, and Kraft elects to go back with the Corton line, and again another icing there by Maple Grove. The Spuds right now really have turned the table a little bit and have the momentum, and a lot of it's played off the goal, obviously, but you can see that they seem to have a good pushback here and are controlling the last couple minutes, not like the whole period by any stretch.
Yep, I do like it how it's trending, Mitch.
Yep. So now Casabud with the face-off by Corton. It is blocked there, not quite out though. Top of the glass, bounces back out front, loose puck, and Maple Grove is able to get it back out to neutral ice. Here comes Shipley hard, back over to Casabud. Again, I think getting pucks deep. There's a save there by Strom. Pucks deep right now are big. You're in the last 5 minutes. Nobody wants to make the mistake, and the Spuds really have a lot of jump on their forecheck right now.
Hard to score from your defensive zone.
No, it definitely is, and you don't want to be that guy, as they say in this case, that girl. Good wide of the net there by Casabud, but that's where the lane was, and Maple Grove will try to come out, and they're able to get it out and down into the Spud zone. Casabud will win that. Shipley on her, now home with it, getting pressed up. But Corton's there to battle. 2-on-2. Corton ends up with it and can't quite clear. Gets all the way down the corner, but Salvavol will get there first. She gets across ice, but it's picked off partially by Shipley. Now it goes back towards the defenseman, and a move there. But Corton, she's in. She's got a chance. She picks it up, and she goes!
Man.
Oh, what a play by Corton!
Wow. Highlight reel goal by Corton right there.
Oh, you could
talk about an effort to get control of that puck, huh, Mitch?
Well, it was just a dirt pile there for a while. You were wondering who was going to get to the puck, but Corton, being Corton, makes a little slippery move, and she buried that one on the upper shelf. I don't think Strom gets beat too often to the glove hand over that side, but she buried it right below the pipe, and now we got a 4-3 Spuds lead, and you know, anything can happen. Wow. It's been a heck of a hockey game here. Now Brewski stands in. Faceoff's pushed down towards Maple Grove's end and picked up there. Back to neutral ice, cross ice. Down towards the Maple Grove. Hansen putting pressure on, is picked up. Seems like I've been saying it all day. Ericsson's had the puck on her stick a lot too, as a defender. Wilson elects to back in there, gets caught up with the ref, and Brewski has it. She chips it back the wrong way probably there. Probably should have cleared it, but it is back on the stick of Strami, who does the right thing trying to get it out. Hansen gets it over to Martinson. Martinson now that Strami's going to jump up in the play. She's looking for someone, tries to go back door. Nice play there. And the Spuds on the attack again. Now with it is Martinson. Martinson has it, tries to go to Corton, gets it to Corton. Corton slippery, gets it, goes a wraparound. Puck still loose in the crease, but Strom is able to get the mid on it and hold on there for Maple Grove.
You know, Corton, I believe she's our leading scorer for the Spuds this year.
Oh, no doubt about it.
The junior forward, and man, you can really see her coming into her own this year and the confidence she's building, and really, like, the whole team's confidence around her carrying the puck, and she just makes the players better around her. But, you know, as we saw right there, she can bury. So great individual effort by Corton to put this game.
Spuds win it and elect to go deep again. Holmes wins the race to the corner, and here is Corton making a move. Turned over there as Olsen's able to get a little puck action there, but now Holm has it. She's got a chance. She comes in. She shoots. It's off the blocker of Strom. And the Spuds are relentless here at keeping the puck down in Maple Grove. Now we come in probably the time when we're going to see a timeout, possible pull the goalie as Casabud picks it up in the Spud zone. Got to get those ones out as we get to the last 2:33 for the Spuds. Now Casabud's going to settle things down a little bit behind the net. Trying to make a move. Olsen's all over her there and attacking, and Casabud's going to ring it. Nobody home there. Salvovold now with it, chance to get it out. She gets it off a foot, and Holmes going to win the race to the red line. Brewski quick off the bench. On her stick from home. Tries to get it cross ice. Nice play there. Good job by Salvovold to create some traffic out front. Spuds in the midst of a change, so Strami does the right thing, jumping up in the play. Brewski now with it. On her stick for a second. Hansen tries to help her out. Martinson gets it back in low. Cross ice now by Maple Grove. Strami is there. Strami tries to get it off the wall, but mishandles it just briefly, and it's down in the Spud zone. Wilson now ringing it around. Martinson's there. Martinson 3-on-2 possibly to Hansen. Oh, Hansen has it. It's got Brewski there. She is going to elect to give it to Martinson. Oh, just off her stick. Good patience there by the Spuds and an opportunity. Brewski now with it back up high. Maple Grove with it. Brewski on the attack to hold it in. Wilson goes over to Strami. 1:24, we're getting late in this one, and it goes back over to Wilson. Wilson tries to go cross ice, and I think we'll have a timeout by somebody, and it will be Maple Grove's going to use theirs right now.
On that chance by Hansen there going to the net, I think she thought she was going to shoot, and then she saw Martinson coming in late. I think she made the right decision. But like when those three players together, what I really like, Brewski obviously can score, but you have Hansen and you have Martinson that really are headsy with the puck, and they make really good plays when inside the top of the circles. And you saw like some of the headsiness by Hansen there, and I've been seeing that more and more as we're getting better looks at Martinson as well. But when you have a pure goal scorer like Brewski on the line, and those guys can start finding those sticks, man, it's a deadly line.
And I think Brewski there, if she would have just held up that little bit to get that separation, I think Hansen would have went back to her, but they got a little tight on that one where those two have played together for a long, long time, and I've been one fortunate to watch Brewski score a lot of goals on a play where normally Hansen brings it wide and gets her back in the middle. And I think we'll start seeing more and more of that. I like the way Salvovold now is complimenting, Holm and Corton more as she's played with them and stepped up her
you've
play.
Seen a lot more chemistry and a lot more synergy out there amongst the line mates.
So now we're in a situation it's going to be a puck drop right of Crescent, and obviously the Spuds should be thinking, I don't care if you ice the puck 10 times, you just got to make sure up and out, right? Get the puck out. If it goes too far, it goes too far. Don't get up and go about scoring an open net goal. You got enough goals, you just don't want to give up one. And we'll see who Coach Kraft puts back on the ice as he's playing, writing things up. And obviously Maple Grove has sent 6 out, and to no surprise, it's their top line, which is Shipley, Olsen, in Baker, and it looks like on D it's Elfstrand and obviously not surprised Erickson who's had the puck, and it looks like the extra player, and at least the way I'm looking at it, will be Sillerud. So Brewski's going to take the draw here, and it's Corton. That's going to go down the ice on a Brewski win. That might hit it, and it hits right down the middle, and that'll do it. Holmes going to get credit for an open netter, and the Spuds I think will prevail, but there's still 1:09 left to the 5-3 lead. So 5-3, and
wow, that was
quick.
That was like a in between period shot from the other end when they shoot for the car. That went pretty much right in the middle of the net.
I'll make her a free steak dinner on that one. It takes all the pressure off here in the last minute of hockey with a 2-goal lead. The Spuds will send it around. Corton on the wall. She's going to get it back out to neutral ice. Brewski gets rubbed out there. And here comes Shipley trying to get through. Home jams her up, and the Spuds are good about getting the puck up back out to neutral ice. Olsen now with it, trying to make a dipsy-do move. And Strami will get there. She's going to circle that one up and off the net. And
I don't know.
I don't think that was Casa, but I think that was home.
Yeah.
Really, it was home and Brewski. Brewski won the draw and home shot it down the ice. So whatever they got there is what they got. But it's
it all gets sorted out.
You know, the big thing is the Spuds in Maple Grove have had a really good hockey game here, and I think both teams got better for it today.
Yeah.
26 seconds and counting here as we get in it. Brewski's going to come. I think Brewski got the better of that as Elstrom tried to pick her off. Now here comes a breakaway or odd man rush, and Crescent's going to hold on here.
Yeah, I think the difference in this game was how the Spuds played down the stretch here in the third period. They really turned it up a notch, and Maple Grove, they played a heck of a game coming in here, but they just couldn't hold them at the end.
Well, I'm going to say one thing here, John, is the Spuds are going to get a breakaway here now, and here, she's taken off, and they're going to let it go. But I'll say conditioning became a factor because the Spuds, they must be working extremely hard in practice because at the end of games they've been better and better as the year goes on.
I would agree with you. Yeah.
And I think Maple Grove, the fatigue is really when we tied it up, we had the extra jump the rest of the way.
Yeah.
And Maple Grove could have won it very easily in the second period with the opportunities that they created with breakaways and all the good things they had. But a great effort from the Moorhead Spuds today and getting their 14th win and a big win because Maple Grove, like I said, it's a team you could play in the state tournament if they get there, which there's no guarantees anybody's going to get through their section tournaments, but they're going to battle it out right to the end and have a chance to go to state. And Moorhead, if they continue to do what they're doing, will have a good chance to go back and maybe make some more noise. But a lot of hockey left. Spuds have 2 games next week, as the next action will be on Tuesday. They'll make the long trip to Buffalo, and they'll follow that up with Bemidji as their 2 games next week. And best of luck to Maple Grove, who is a heck of a hockey team, and obviously it's going to be an exciting finish for their season as they continue to get better.
Fun night of girls hockey.
Yeah,
thanks, Mitch, for inviting me.
You bet. So we'll sign off here. Again, shots on the board, final 33-25 in favor of the Spuds. And again, I think they had about the last 12 out of 15 shots there too. As you can see, they focused on really stepped their game up. So to wrap it up here from the Moorhead Sports Center, a big AA Minnesota hockey win for your Moorhead Spuds as they win it here today 5-3.